Hello and welcome to the JTV Game of the Week. I am Taylor Rashnok, and today we are covering the boys tennis match between Jackson Liberty and Freehold Township. Playing for Jackson Liberty, we have Matthew Panibianco versus Freehold Township's Mohammed Danish. They're just starting right now, so the score is 0-all. Love all, sorry, also known as 0-0. Starting serving is Danish. That wasn't in, but he has another serve. That was on the wrong side, but so that was double fault. And now they switch, so the score is love 15. There he goes. And it's in. And that was out, so now the score is 15-all. Nice shot. And that was in, so I think that was in at least. So now the score is 15-30.
Can you get some volleys? Yeah. Wait, what kind of volleys do you want? You want me standing on the back line? You're up there? Yeah.
A little hint, the person who is serving, the score goes first for them. That was a little out. So now the score, I believe, is 15. Sorry, it's 30-all, I believe. Nope, 30-40. Sorry,
Alright, you ready? Yeah.
Shot, good serve. That was in, so now I believe that was game. Yep, that was game. So now Panibianco is going to be serving. They are switching sides. We are now getting ready for our second match.
Valley, we're starting. Love one for serve.
Score is 1-0 Liberty. Wasn't in, but he has another shot.
Second serve.
Here's his second serve. And that was in.
I need one more.
Reserve. Nice shot. That was out on Liberty, so the score is love 15.
Hey everybody, just wanted to introduce myself. I'm the second commentator for today's match. My name is Justin Bone, and I am super excited to be here. And yeah, so just wanted to introduce myself for everybody watching back at home. And from what I've heard, this is going to be a really exciting match today.
Cool, cool. That was let, so he gets to redo that serve. Let is when your serve hits the net and goes in. That serve was a little bit out, so now it's second serve.
I need another one.
Or not.
Love 30.
Now it is Love 30. And Freehold has 30. Liberty has 0. That was out on Liberty, so now the score is Love 40.
Yeah, and it looked like that one barely snuck in there in the corner, in the back corner there for Freehold.
I agree.
Got away with that one and was fortunate enough that his opponent from Liberty just missed.
40.
And sent it out. And this could be a big point here for Freehold. Time the
Could
match up
be.
at 1-1.
Second serve.
Both into the net, and that is a point for Freehold if I understand that correctly.
Yep.
So it is 1-1, and do you want to explain how this match works, the scoring? So what would be a match win?
A match win is when you have 40, 1 point over 40.
Okay.
Yep. Unless you go into deuce, which is when both opponents have 40, then you would go into advantages, which then you have to win an extra 2 points in order to win.
At that point, it's a win by 2 for
Yep.
for that specific game. And then what wins like the match?
What wins the match is either having 40, like what we just saw, where one opponent has 0, another opponent has 40. Anything under 40 for that, let's say 15-40 or 30-40, and then the person with 40 wins, then that's the end of the game. Unless, like I said, you have 40-40, in which that is called deuce. And then you have to, again, win 2 points in order to win the match.
All right. So they can't just play one game, right?
No, they cannot.
Just to 40. So, like, is it best of 3, best of 5? How does that work?
I believe they are playing best of 6,
Okay.
which is called a set.
All right.
Yep. The score is 40-15. Freehold. Nice shot. Good volley. Out on Liberty.
That was a real nice run there from both players, but Freehold getting the point.
Whoops, I apologize. The score must have been 30-15. I guess I heard that wrong. Now the score is 40-15. Nice shot. Out on Liberty. So that would be game.
And our player from Liberty today, Matt, it seems like he's been going a little too long a couple of times. It seemed like that's gonna be the determining factor in today's match.
Yep.
It seems like it cost him the last game, and it looks like it just cost him this game, as he is now down 3-0 to his opponent from Freehold, Mohammed Danish.
Seems like it. Matt's going to have a huge comeback in order to win.
Yeah, Matt's going to have to make a pretty big run here to get back in this match and just to give himself a chance.
That was a little bit out. Second serve. Nice. Shot. Was a little bit out on Freehold, so the score is now 15-love. Liberty. Love first serve. That is let. Unless they're not playing with let, but
Second serve goes in.
out on Liberty. So the score is now 15 all, or tied 15-15.
Yeah, some keynotes for Matt is just keeping a little bit softer. We just talked about how he's been going just a little bit out, going too far.
I believe he's trying to go with a finishing shot,
Yeah.
which in some cases would work, but he is aiming a little bit too high.
Yeah, it can definitely be very deadly once it's used properly, but once
Nice
he
serve.
figures that out, hopefully he'll be able to win a couple games here.
Again, too hard of a shot. And now the score is 15-30 with Freehold in the lead.
Yeah, Mohammed Danish from Freehold has been pretty dominant here early. He's got a 3-0 lead and is up 30-15 this game.
That serve was a little bit out, so this is second serve. Nice shot.
That one just out for Mr. Danish.
So now the score is 30 all, or 30-30. We might go into deuce here.
It is a big possibility. This could be a very telling point for Matt, and set himself up to possibly win his first point of the match. This is going to be a big point here.
That serve was a little bit out. So now is his second serve. Just gonna kick a ball back to his opponent. Not his opponent, his teammate. Nice serve. And it hit the net. So now it is 30-40, Freehold.
Player in the match to the left of us, Jackson Liberty's Mike Rodriguez. His racket actually broke. His strings are coming loose, and he's walking by and just grabbed a new one out of his bag.
It's always good to have two rackets, just in case.
Yeah, it seems like that can happen out here with how hard some of these players are hitting the ball. Always good to have the backup, but Matt down 30-40 and really needing to get this to go in a deuce.
And his shot was out. So now that is game, Freehold. Freehold is in the lead with 4-0. So now Danish is going to be serving. Nice serve. That was out on Liberty, so now the score is 15-love, Freehold.
And they played to 6 in the match, correct?
I believe so.
Okay. So Mohammed's got the hefty advantage here, up 4-0. If they're only going to 6, he's set himself up real nice.
Nice shot. Matt was up in the front to try to take a volley. Flew right past him, so now the score is 30-love, Freehold.
Yeah, Matt's going to try and have to figure something out here, as the momentum is all to Mohammed Danish from Freehold Township.
You do not want to stay up in the front for too long. You want to back up because it's easier to run forward than to run backward.
Absolutely. Definitely would agree with that statement. Most people would too. Most people don't practice running backwards.
Oh, and double fault, so that's a score for Liberty now. So the score is 30-15. And that was out on Liberty. So now the score is 40-15, Freehold. There are actually no refs in tennis. The calls are made by the person on their side.
Yep.
Oh, guess that was game, so now the score is 5-0. Freehold. Danish is dominating his opponent.
Absolutely. He is running over Jackson Liberty's Matt LaBianco, excuse me. And we've seen crazier things happen before in high school sports and in any sport. So this match is close to over, but Matt, with a couple big points, winning the next couple of games, can put himself back in this match to potentially win.
Nice serve.
Especially serving could be a big advantage.
Oh, hit the camera there. He apologized, thank God. So that was out on Freehold, and now the score is Love 15, Liberty.
And just like what we talked about with the momentum swing, something like that might be a slight advantage towards Matt.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see if he can take advantage of it here, as that first one was out. And
I think the wind's messing Danish a little up here.
yeah, the wind might be coming into play here a little bit today. It is definitely pretty windy out.
That was out on Freehold, so now the score is Love 30. Sorry, 30 Love, Liberty.
Matt up for his third serve of this game. Looking to make it 40 Love. The first one goes into the net. Let's see what he can do here on the second serve.
Just in. He hit into the net, so now the score is 30-15. Liberty's still in the lead.
There's a ball like right outside there. Wait, did you call it? Yeah. You gotta call it louder next time. You really didn't call that ball. Bro, that recovery was nuts.
Matt LaBianco trying to get back in this match as he's down 5-0 to Mohammed Danish from Freehold. And he's going to have to definitely get on the board with a win this game if he wants any chance in winning this match.
Yep. That shot was out, serve was out. Second serve.
Second serve for Matt.
His volley was out, so now the score is 30 all, I believe.
That is correct. And like we've talked about it a couple of times already, Matt just going just a little too long.
Yep.
And just like that, he went from being up 30 Love to now 30 all. And we got a tie game.
Serve hit the net. Second serve. Serve was in.
Looked like it could have been out, but it just hit the line. And Matt once again going just a little too far. And now is down 30-40 and in risk of losing this match. 6-0.
Unless he gets his point and makes it deuce, Danish will win the set 6-0.
First one in the net. And this one's got to go in or it's all over.
Yeah, I know. This side, you can hit it hard because that side you.
Looked like it could have been out, but
I was thinking the same thing, but
didn't call it, so.
They're playing it.
Out on Liberty, so that is game, I believe. So that set was 6-0. So now they are going to reset.
And they play 2 out of 3, correct?
I believe so.
I will go confirm that real quick. and I'll
They might
let
be
you take
playing
over
2
for
sets.
a minute or two.
Alrighty. While my fellow commentator confirms how many sets they're playing. Oh, we're starting. Good serve on Danish's part, but the return went into the net, so the score is 15-love, Freehold. Nice serve. Open into the net again, so 30-love, Freehold. Matt has to aim a little bit higher. Nice serve. And it is in. I could not tell if that shot was in or out. I will wait for confirmation on that. That's another point for Freehold, and looks like the shot was in and Matt did not get to it. So that is game.
All right, and I am back. Just got inside scoop from coach of the Jackson Liberty tennis team, Brett Malleton, and he said that they played 2 out of 3 to 6. So each game goes to 6, and the first one to 2 of the wins to 6. So Freehold Mohammed Danish has the lead 1-0, and also has the lead 1-0 in this game.
Yep.
And he, after talking to him about the match itself, he said Matt's going to have to really be at his best here because he's seen what Mohammed can do, and
Yep.
he talked about how great of a player that he really is.
And that was out. So the score is love 15, Freehold. In single matches, you do not play with the 2 doubles lines on the side. So
You play the inner lines for
Inner
the singles
lines,
matches.
therefore, for anyone who is confused, we are not playing with the doubles lines. So if it goes in there, it's considered out.
So
And
also got a interesting fact for today's game that Freehold Township is the higher seed in the short conference tournament, but since they do not have courts at their school, they're actually playing here. So we can see it. You guys probably can on the scoreboard on the net. They are actually the home team, and Freehold is considered the home team even though they are at Jackson Liberty's courts.
score is 15 all, I believe. Second serve. Nice shot. And Matt sends it into the net. So now the score is 15-30, Freehold.
I can't? Not in the middle of the what is it? It's set? No, it's the end of set. Okay, it's the end of set. You're good then. Yeah. I can't play with this racket. It's a kid's racket. I didn't know. I thought you were still in the middle of a game.
First serve. And it hits the net and goes in, so that is considered let. And now he has a redemption shot or a redo.
So it doesn't count for one of the 2 serves since he hit the edge of the net and it still went over.
If it goes over and goes out, then it counts as a serve, but if it goes over and goes in, then it is let. Good serve.
Just painting the line there.
That was out on Liberty, so now the score is 40-15. Matt's going to really have to make a big comeback if he wants to win.
Yeah, hasn't won a game yet in the first 7. And first 8, excuse me, because now it is now 2-0 Freehold Township with the lead. And really
Nice
great
shot.
shot there from Mohammed Danish of Freehold Township. And Mohammed with the early
Hello.
15-0 lead.
Oh, and that is us. Hello.
Hello, everybody, from the Jackson Liberty tennis courts. And back to the game here. Muhammad's first.
Looks like it was double fault.
That's what it looked like. And
So
we got a
15
tie
all.
game 15-15 or 15 all. And like we just talked about with the let, explaining what that was, how it went over the net and still landed in that front box. He basically gets a redo, so it doesn't count for one of his 2 serves.
Yeah.
Basically, when you're serving, you get 2 chances to get it in that front box. And if you don't, it's called the double fault, with the point going to your opponent.
Nice shot for Muhammad. And it was just on the line, but soared past Matt. So now the score is 30-15, Freehold.
Yeah, it looked like that point could have gone either way. It was really close to the line. But like we mentioned earlier, no refs in tennis. It's basically play. It's make the calls yourself.
Yep.
And when you're moving as fast as you are, sometimes it's just easier to say that it's in rather than fight the point that it's out.
Yep.
With the amount of points that are gone back and forth and how long this game lasts, losing 1 or 2 and getting in an argument over it sometimes just isn't worth it.
That was out on Freehold. So now the score is 30 all. Nice serve. Nice shot on Muhammad's part. He hit it over the net, and it bounced twice before Matt could get to it.
Yeah, real short serve. That was really good shot there, really greatly executed from Muhammad. And now he's looking to go up 3-0 in this set and really step on the gas, step on Matt's throat.
Nice volley.
Wow, what a great shot there.
And it's in the doubles lanes, so which means it's out.
What a
and
great
that is
point
game.
there.
Yep.
What a great game-winning point for Muhammad. He played very well there. 2 barely making it over and then making some good plays. And he's now up 3-0 in this second set. Muhammad, Danish of Freehold Township, winning the first set and is now currently up 3-0 in this set. Looking to win this game, and he's only 3 games away from wrapping up this match very, very quickly.
Yep. That could be a short shoot for JTB.
Absolutely.
Might be a record.
And sometimes that's just how it happens.
Yep.
When some of these games, when you're playing 2 out of 3 and the best of 6 format, sometimes it just goes quick, and it's nothing that we can control, but we've got 2 really great players, and sometimes that's just how it goes. But Matt LaBianca's serving for Liberty
Nice serve.
as we get back into this match. First point of game number 4 in set number 2.
Out on Liberty, so the score is love 15, Freehold.
Love 40. Dragon. Love 15.
Serve. Out, so second serve.
Matt just looks lost.
He does look lost.
He looks like he's playing a pretty decent match, and it's just too much to
Out.
handle from Muhammad. Seems like he's playing a really good player that has really put a lot of time and effort into this game.
Yep. That was double fall on Matt, so now the score is love 30, Freehold.
Love 30. Out. 1 love.
First serve. Hit the net, but did not go over. So
Yeah. And sometimes it just happens like that. Sometimes you could be the best on a team in high school, and there are just players that are just naturally going to be better than you.
yeah.
And it looks like that's what we're seeing right now. Not taking any credit away from Matt, because he would probably run me over in a tennis match myself. But
Same.
sometimes you just meet players that compete at a higher level,
Yeah.
compete at a state level, county level, national level, regional level. You never know. And it looks like we got a really sight to see in front of us.
Muhammad just hit it into the net, so the score is 15-30. Freehold still in the lead. And Matt now has his second serve.
Second serve out for Matt. Now Freehold 40-15 lead, looking to win game 4 of 4 and be just 2 games away from taking home this match.
Taking home the match 12-0.
15-40.
First serve. It hits the net. So now we go into second serve. Second serve. It's in. Nice return. Hit in the net by Matt. So that was game.
And Freehold Township, Muhammad Danish taking a 4-0 lead in set number 2 of the match. He already wrapped up the first set, winning 6-0, and continuing to be dominant in this set with the 4-0 lead. And he's just 2 games away from wrapping this up and being completely dominant in this match.
Out on Matt, so the score is 15-love. Nice serve. Out again on Matt, so the score is 30-love Freehold. Serve. Out again on Matt.
That was a quick 40-love there.
Matt seems a little bit nervous about losing.
A little frazzled.
Nice serve. Nice return. That was a quick game.
That was a really quick game, but Muhammad doing a great job of making him run around the court a little bit, sending the ball left and right, painting the corners real nice, where Matt's just going just a little too far.
Muhammad only needs 1 more point for a win for Liberty. Not Liberty, Freehold. I apologize.
Yeah, Muhammad's been very, very dominant in this match. And at this point, Matt's just got to try and get one, start with one, and not look at the whole match itself. Just get one at a time, 1 point at a time, 1 game at a time, and just plug away. I mean, the match isn't over until it's over.
Yep. Nice serve. Nice return. Muhammad hits it into the net, so the score is 15-love Liberty.
So we talked about just 1 point at a time.
Yep.
Now with the first point in this game.
Serves into the net. Second serve. Nice serve. Nice return. Out on Matt. So the score is 15-all.
That looks like he's real close, but just having too many bad breaks, just going just a little too far.
Yep. First serve was in. Muhammad hits it into the net, so the score is 30-15 Liberty. If Matt can keep this up, he could potentially win the set or the game.
30-15 for Liberty. And Matt LaBianca looking to win his first game of the whole match. Great shot there from Matt. And going just too far. And that was a great hit from Muhammad.
That was a good rally.
Absolutely.
So Matt missed the shot, so now the score is 15-30 Freehold.
I believe the score is 30-all.
Perhaps. We'll wait to see what the players say.
We'll find out in just a minute. And into the net for Matt once again.
That's another point for Freehold.
And we've got 30-40.
Liberty in the lead.
Freehold in the lead. Muhammad looking to wrap up this match with this last point here.
Just in.
Ooh, great spike
Nice.
there from Matt. Another great one. And two really good returns there from Muhammad. Matt painted the corner of that one and just goes out.
Into the doubles lane. So,
I believe that is all she wrote. It's Muhammad Danish from Freehold Township winning both sets 6-0. And the third, if necessary, set is not going to happen because this match is over.
yep.
All right, so that will wrap up JTV's Game of the Week from the Jackson Liberty Tennis Courts. I am Justin Bone.
And I am Taylor Rachinok. See you next time.
And thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you next time.